Hello, this is Ashley from Crafting with Ashley and welcome to this video. This is the card we're making today. Really happy and jolly. I think I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. So let me show you what I did. The stamps that we're going to be using is this one, which is called So Much Happy. And we're going to be using these balloons as well as this sentiment here that says birthday. So let me bring in our balloons. And we're going to be using what I call our primaries, which is Real Red, Daffodil Delight and Pacific Point. So let's start off with Real Red, and I've got scraps here of Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp the balloons out, and then we're just going to use the dies to cut them out. So that's our two Real Reds, and then I'm just going to keep my simple chamois here to the side so that I can clean my stamps as I go along, so I don't get ink everywhere. Okay, so I can close this up because I don't need the Real Red anymore. So close that up, and then I can open up our Pacific Point, and we can stamp with that. Ugh. Sometimes the stamps just don't want to get clean. They obviously like to be dirty. But I want nice clean stamps. Okay. So just clean that off. The blue seems to be a bit stubborn today. And doesn't help that my hands are all inked up as well, as I've been filming a lot today. Okay, and last one is Daffodil Delight. So let's do that, and then last bit here is this one. Okay, so there we go. Let me close up our ink pad before I stick something in it. Ugh, everything's sticking everywhere. So I'm just going to set those, put those at the top there to show you the dies that we're going to use. These are the happy dies. The first die we're going to use is this one that is literally happy. And we're going to put that here and cut that out like that through the die cutting machine. And then let me show you the other dies we've got here, because we've got a real selection of nice dies in this one. You've got these scalloped and you've got these stitched borders. But for today we're just going to use these two balloons to cut out our balloons. And then we're also going to use this banner die here. And I've got a piece of Pacific Point. And I've got a piece here of adhesive sheet. And I'm just going to cut out roughly a piece of adhesive sheet that's just a bit bigger than my banner, and I'm just going to take the backing off one side if I can. Sometimes I struggle with this. And today seems to be one of those days. Okay, and all I'm going to do is stick this down in the corner here of my Pacific Point, and then I'm going to run that through the die cutting machine like that, and this basically just make it into a sticker. So I'm going to put that all through the die cutting machine and I'll be back. So I've got everything cut out, and I've put my happy piece back into my Stamparatus to do our last piece of stamping. I'm just going to use the birthday from that stamp set, and I'm just going to stamp that in Pacific Point like that. Lovely. And I'm going to use my simple chamois as before just to clean up that stamp. So I'll put that away, and then I'm going to just do the tails for my balloon as well. So I want them to come somewhere from there like that on the one side. So I'm just going to stamp. There we go. So our card base is real red, and it's a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And we're just going to glue this down with some Tombow, hopefully with nothing more going wrong. I'm just going to use a little bit here on the letters. Okay, that's enough. And then going to stick that down just like that. And then we're going to bring in our balloons and other bits that we have here. And we're going to start off with this, which is our banner. So that's our banner down like that. And then we're going to bring in our balloons, and I'm going to stick the big ones down with Tombow and the small ones down with what do you call that other stuff? Dimensionals. I'm really not with it today. So let's get a dimensional. Cut this on the back here. Like that. And we're going to do the same on the other side. I can feel I've just put my finger in the glue, which is always useful. And some more Tombow here. And then we can get rid of the Tombow. And then get a dimensional for this one here. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Not too bad. And then we're going to just get our champagne rhinestones. And I'm just going to use a small one here. Oh, sticking to me rather than anything else. I suppose I'm covered in glue and ink and all sorts. And we're going to put that on the dot of the birthday. And there you go. They're the two cards. Done and dusted. So I really hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you wanted more information, supply list, link to my online shop, etc., it'll be in the blog post below. And there are also links there to my social media. So thank you once again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!